Welcome everyone, I'm Spiro with the founder and editor of Newsbud, Sibel Edmonds. Newsbud is a 100% people-funded media outlet, and that means we rely on you, the people, to support Newsbud, so we can continue to operate, bringing you news and analysis every day. Now, we just launched our Phase 3 Kickstarter campaign, so make sure to visit Kickstarter and support Newsbud. Now, Sibel, we're going to play a clip here in just a minute from some of our supporters to hear what they have to say. But I have to say that our supporters really are the backbone of Newsbud, and we couldn't do any of this without them.
So very true. And I always try to censure myself when it comes to showing my appreciation for our community members, for our supporters, people who have been with us, people who have made us possible. And I'm always nervous because I don't want to sound like those bimbos during the Oscar acceptance speech or Emmy Awards and say, and I want to thank you and my cat. You know, I don't want to do that. But on the other hand, I can't help it. I get so filled with the sense of gratitude, the sense of appreciation for all these people who have been right there, right next to us, pushing us, pulling us forward, and knowing that none of the stuff that we have done, not a single one of them, would have been made possible without their help. And when I say help, it's in every way, you know, with their pledges during the Kickstarter campaigns we have had 2 of those, now we are at the 3rd one, with their subscription, giving us that dependable, ongoing income to hire, to produce, to deliver everything we have been delivering. And again, not only that, our community members go above and beyond that. So many of them, you know, they are the ones who have been helping us establish our brand name recognition, right? We have, just go Google Newsbud. Newsbud didn't exist a year ago. Go Google it. Go look at it, you know, under Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, etc. And you're gonna be left gasping, saying, how can this happen only 9 months? Do you know how? It's because of our community members. These are our supporters. This is a community we are having there. And without them, we could have maybe put the savviest Twitter links up there. It wouldn't have gotten anywhere. Okay, maybe to a few people, but we have them, we have you, Newsbud community members, to be thankful for. Without you, none of this would have been possible. You are truly the ultimate bosses. And what do I mean by that? Since we don't owe anything to any corporations and companies because we are not sinners. We are not running those gunky, despicable ads, not a single ad on our news site, whether it's in our videos, whether it's on our website. We do not get a penny. We are not pocketed by those filthy, filthy sugar daddies. We are not giving them a lap dance with what we are producing, you know. We are not having a single penny from those organizations. So what is there? What is it left? It's the people. It's you, the people. It's we, the people. It is our community members. So you are the ultimate bosses, meaning when you see that we are not delivering or we are not showing all the pledges that we have made, we have promised to you in terms of being independent, being nonpartisan, bringing only top-notch professional, factual presentations and experts to you, at that moment you would say, what would you say? You would say, that's it. Out with you. I'm not going to support you, or we're not going to support you. And at that moment, there won't be any Newsbud. Well, we are right now at the opposite moment, meaning the momentum that we have gained thanks to you by delivering, by fulfilling our pledge, and we are thankful to you. And it is you that we work for, we work with, and we deliver all these contents. And with that, I wish we could have had, I don't know, a 1-hour-long video, Spiro. I wish we could have had hundreds of our supporters because we have thousands. We have thousands critical thinking, dedicated activists supporting Newsbud. I wish we could. We we're only able to put as many as we could fit for a short video clip. So let's watch these real people. It's raw. It is not polished. It is not scripted. I have watched it so many times, and I have to tell you this. The first 2-3 times I watched, I had tears, and I'm not a very emotional person who cries and does that kind of stuff. That's not me. I don't have those kind of feminine qualities. But it truly brought tears because of the sincerity, and because I know you, and I know what you're doing out there within the social media. I know what you have been doing during the Kickstarters. I am so thankful to all of you, and all of you who are not in this video. So let's watch it together, and we'll come back right after this.
Newsbud takes great pride in the fact that we are supported 100% by the people. That means Newsbud is held accountable only by you. So let's take a moment and hear what you have to say about Newsbud.
I'm Candy, and I'm a Newsbud supporter. I support Newsbud because they give me complete global news. No fluff, just the truth.
Hi Sibel, it's Mike from Sedona. Just wanted to thank you and your Newsbud team for all the extraordinary work you're doing. I believe you've assembled one of the strongest teams on the planet as far as journalism. Each and every day you peel back the headlines and reveal the truth behind each of the headlines.
I fully support Newsbud, and probably the biggest reason is because I feel that it's fully transparent. This is one of the goals that Sibel has in mind, and I see it this way. And of course, the alternative, the mainstream media, seems to be going, or is already in the exact opposite direction. It certainly is far from being transparent.
My name's Gordon. I work at El Sancho Taco Shop in Bend, Oregon, and I'm a Newsbud supporter. We like to support Newsbud because it's nice, unbiased news source. We're very lucky to have the Newsbud team who lives here in Central Oregon come in and eat tacos and all sorts of other tasty Mexican delicacies. And the reason why I think it's important to financially support them is because I don't need, when I wake up in the morning, to know what the Rockefeller Foundation or George Soros or any other millionaire will tell me what to do and what I need to pay attention to.
Newsbud has also been receiving tons of positive feedback and support online. Let's take a look. Jeffrey Wilson says, "Hi Sibel, Newsbud has been awesome. Congrats on the progress and continued success." Clifton Wayne says, "Great addition to the team. Look forward to Mr. Ian's analysis and the connections to global events. Newsbud is performing a needed service, and I'm glad to help support it. I'm very excited for this team. Newsbud is growing. This is my favorite channel."
I'm Nicholas Wilson. I'm a whistleblower in the UK. I'm still blowing the whistle against a massive fraud by HSBC Bank. And the problem I have, because HSBC Bank gag all the media with their advertising revenue, and because the government put in a HSBC director in the head of the BBC, I don't get any reportage, and there's basically a news blackout on my story. And the only major news outlet to date has been Newsbud, who recently interviewed me, and it's had a fantastic effect on my campaign.
I like the fact that Newsbud is 100% people funded. If we feel that we're getting our money's worth, then we'll continue to support the project.
From Brian C., Newsbud is quickly becoming my go-to channel for international news and information. Keep up the great work. Karen says, "The most comprehensive piece on the history of Syria and the U.S. and chemical warfare. I'm proud to be a subscribing member of the Newsbud community." Newsbud is a reliable current event news channel, domestic, world, and Middle East, with sources and notes.
Hey, this is Robert Diggins. I'm a software developer in Bloomington, Minnesota, and I'm out here in the rain with my daughter Dina because we love Newsbud, and it allows us to be active together, spreading the word. We're putting up posters, being creative, and we love Sibel's disclosures, and they're the most meaningful in our generation, and we love the new team. So go Newsbud. Thank you.
Hi, I'm a proud member of the Newsbud community because they're not afraid to dig deep on any type of topic. I can't think of anything more rewarding than having people succeed based on the truth of what's really going on in this world. Thank Thanks for doing what you're doing, guys. Love you, Sibel. Love you, Newsbud.
And I've been really impressed as the stages of the Kickstarter go on with the new additions to the team and all the new content that I've been seeing on the website, and that just encourages me to keep supporting them. And these tacos are $2.50, $3 a piece, but little bit, a lot of them all at the same time, it all adds up. So even if you can only give a little bit, like somebody like me, it all adds up, and it's going to make investigative journalism, unbiased investigative journalism, more of a possibility in our lives. So I think you should all support the Newsbud.
I am a Newsbud community member, and I love the fact that Newsbud is bringing back integrity and independent journalism to the front lines in this war for the truth. Newsbud knows that governments, big business, big banks, and corrupt officials need to be kept in check.
Newsbud are essential. They've got good reporters. They are completely independent. As I mentioned, HSBC, a very powerful bank who spend a fortune. They spend £400 million a year in advertising. So they can just say, I mean, most journalists will exercise the right to reply. So they will go to HSBC and say, what do you have to say about this? And I would imagine HSBC will say, well, we'd just like to remind you how much money we spend a year in advertising in your newspaper or on your television channel. So to be independent of corporate money is essential. And this initiative by Sibel, I just think is fantastic. And I wish Newsbud all the best in the future. They're essential. And without them, people like me wouldn't have a voice.
You're doing a fantastic job in delivering on all the promises that you held out for Newsbud. And I just wanted to personally thank you and everybody on your team for delivering truth each and every single day and absolutely giving us a free press. Thank you so much.
I believe Newsbud has delivered. That's why I'm a proud member of the Newsbud community.
Newsbud would like to thank each and every one of you for your continued support so we can bring you truly independent media with integrity. Sibel, you were right. It's an extremely powerful, raw, and real video. I'd like to thank all of our supporters out there, each and every one of you, including the ones who participated in this video, telling us what they think. I mean, and we want to hear from the public. We want to hear from you, the people, our supporters, because as you said, Sibel, we are only held accountable by our supporters. They are our bosses, as you put it. I mean, really, it is. So again, none of this would be possible without their support, and the support has been overwhelming.
It truly is. And again, it's not only, oh, here are the people who have invested. You know, they have given either whatever amount of dollars. It's not only that. They go so much above and beyond. I mean, to just give you an example, okay? Hi, Christine Short. He single-handedly has been doing so much for our social media presence. Christine volunteered, okay? And this is after pledging to our Kickstarter with her subscription, because we didn't know, we're like, how in the world do you do this Instagram business? And we don't have the time. We are juggling so many balls. She single-handedly established this entire Instagram account presence. Within 2 months, we have had over 5,000 followers on Instagram, but she's been doing it diligently on a daily basis. Is she getting paid for it? No. She's doing it because she believes in us. So thank you, Christine. Same thing, Mike Rosnahan. Mike has been out there on Twitter creating graphics, creating images, taking our presentations, putting his own word and letting people know why they should watch it, why they should tune in. So thank you, Mike. Thanks to all of you, to Lance, Candy, to every single one of you, because you've done so much, and knowing that we have you gives all the needed boost, confidence to press forward. We are thankful to you, and I have to say, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of us. And well, Spiro, I just with 9 months and having this record established, again, not trying to babble about our accomplishments, because it's not mine. It's not my accomplishment. It is our accomplishment collectively. It's our team members and our community members. It's our collective accomplishments, and it's a success. You remember how a lot of people were laughing when we started this venture, when we said we're going to have this kind of news organization. I mean, even people who had good intentions, they shook their heads and they said, you're not going to get ad money. You're going to be so screwed. You're not going to even last 2 months. Or you're not going to be NGO. You're not going to be 501c3 tax-free getting foundation money. You don't have a chance in hell. Excuse my language, but that's exactly what they said. But look where we are today, because those people underestimated you, the Newsbud community members.
Well, that's right. I mean, you can't go to news sites or any website or anywhere without being bombarded with ads and pop-ups. That's not just the internet doing that. That's each website that you're going to. They are getting paid by whoever ads is on their site. I mean, it's just that simple. Well, we don't do that. We don't run ads on our videos, no ads on our sites. We're not 501c3, so we're not dependent on playing by the government's rules to maintain that tax-exempt status. We're not beholden to anyone but our supporters, and we can't begin to thank you all enough. Don't forget, we just launched our Kickstarter campaign, so make sure you go there and support independent media. The link is below in the comment section. The link is in the description box. You can go to our website and support independent media. We can't do this without you.
Yeah, because every one of you count. Every single one of you count. The beauty of Kickstarter model, a lot of people, they count it as its shortcoming or fault, but I like it. It says, if, let's say we are going for $115,000 for this phase, if you fall short even by $100, you get nothing. Everything we have raised, people get their money back on their credit cards. Actually, their credit cards, they don't charge them. And we get nothing. Meaning, if that one person with the last $100 can make it or break this deal, you know what I'm saying? It is everybody counts. Every small amount counts. And please consider this. And don't wait. I know a lot of people, all of us do. I do it sometimes. You know, we say, oh, that's a great model. I'm going to support them. But I don't want to go out right now, take out my wallet, open it. Plus, there will be so many people doing it. They're not like depending on me doing that. Don't do that because this is so important. This is our community's 100% people-funded media to do that. Take that wallet, take your credit card, put whatever you can afford. If it's $100, thank you very much. If it's $10, we greatly appreciate. If it's $1,000, God bless you. You know, it doesn't matter what the amount is. Don't put it off till the next day. Do it today, because if everyone were to do this, we can actually wrap up this Kickstarter in a week or two and be done with it. Because frankly, it's time consuming to run the whole Kickstarter page, all the inquiries that come with that, all the activities. We rather spend that time, produce our analysis, produce roundtable debates, produce some, fantastic articles for you to read. We don't want to be tied up with this Kickstarter. So please don't wait. Grab your wallet, take that credit card out, and then say, here is what I can afford, okay? I truly can afford, and I'm going to put it here because I don't have to assume that they're going to deliver or engage in wishful thinking. That's the beauty of our incremental approach. We get for each phase the funding, then we have 4, 5, 6 months to show you what we do with it. But when you go and look at our productions, what we have been producing, what we have been doing, you see where your money has been going. So it's not like I need to have some faith and then basically say Hail Mary and then go give money. That's not what we are asking you to do. We are asking you to check our track record and give what you can afford to sustain this, to help us expand. And thank you all.
That's right, Sibel. It's an all or nothing platform. I don't know how many people realize that. It's all or nothing. So if we don't reach our goal within the deadline, We don't get one penny. And when you do go pledge your support, your credit card is not charged until the project is completed and over. At that point in time, when the project is successful, and only when it's successful, will your credit card be charged. So for more information, visit our website, go to Kickstarter.com, and support independent media.
You are the sole determinant of the continuation and steady expansion of Newsbud operations. Please join us. Join the Newsbud movement by kindly and generously pledging towards this 100% people-funded media with integrity.